Scopophobia is an excessive fear of being watched. People with scopophobia find social interactions extremely stressful because they think people are judging them. Some people avoid socializing altogether. Now, this is a video of the fear of being watched. The Watchful Eyes, a horror essay on scopophobia. There is a fear that creeps into the mind like a shadow sleeping between cracks in the floor. A fear that slithers through the subconscious, whispering of unseen gazes fixed upon you. It is called scopophobia. The fear of being watched. But is it mainly a trick of the mind, or is there someone watching? The feeling that never leaves. Imagine walking alone at night. The streets are empty, but the feeling lingers, an unsettling awareness crawling along your spine. You tell yourself it's irrational, but the weight of unseen eyes presses down on you. Your heart beats faster. You turn the corner, quickening your steps. But if the feeling does not leave, what if it follows you even when you're at home, behind closed doors? Those who suffer from scopophobia live with this terror daily. It is not the mildly discomfort of being in a crowd or under security. It is the all-consuming belief that someone or something watches from the prosperity of reality. A fear rooted in shadows. Psychologists say this fear stems from past traumas, social anxieties, or deep-seated paranoia. They claim it is a disorder of the mind, an overactive imagination responding to stress. But what if it is more than that? What if those who suffer from scopophobia are not delusional but sensitive, aware of things that others cannot perceive? In ancient times, there were whispers of beings that lurked just behind human perception. In folklore, creatures like the Watcher in the dark and the Shadow Eyes were said to observe from the edges of the existence, drawn to those who could sense them. Some believe that the fear of being watched was not paranoia, but recognition, an acknowledgement of the entities that hide just beyond sight. The presence in the room. Consider this. Have you ever felt someone watching you when you were completely alone? A cold prickle at the back of your neck, a flicker of movement in the corner of your vision. Perhaps you brushed it off, contributing to exhaustion or tricks of the light. But what if it was not? A man once reported his lifelong battle with scopophobia, convinced that someone watched him from the darkness of his bedroom. The feeling was strongest at night when he lay still, forcing himself to breathe evenly, pretending not to notice the presence hovering just beyond his sight. One evening, he set up a camera to prove to himself that it was all in his mind. He woke up to find the footage corrupted. Nothing but static, except for a single frame of two glaring and glowing eyes, watching. A fear that watches back. Scopophobia is more than just a fear. It is an intuition, a haunting sensation that seeps into the bones, urging the sufferer to look over their shoulder. Silence tells us it is an illusion, a mere trick of the mind. But those who live with it know better, because the real horror is not the fear of being watched. The real horror is knowing that sometimes you are.